Hello and welcome once again to the Thrifty Collector. Today I'm going to go over a card that I got a few months ago, and I wanted to do a video on this card, but with time restraints and me working on my car and working on my Jeep, just haven't had the time. So this is the Katey Sagal certified autograph from Inkworks. This is actually off of the TV series Lost. I never watched the TV series Lost, except for the first 10 minutes. I watched it with a friend. He was that guy that would sit there, watch the show, and then go in chat rooms and try to figure everything out. So he says, you got to watch this. And for years, I didn't watch it. And then finally, he was like, come on, come over to my house. We'll watch the first episode. And we were about 10 minutes into it. And he's like, you're going to really love this series. You're really going to love this series. And as we're watching about 10 minutes in, I said, they're all dead. And he actually got up and turned the DVD player off, and that was it. I don't know. I still don't know to this day if that was the premise of the show, the fact that they were all dead, if it was kind of like the Red Badge of Courage, where it was like their final moments. I don't know. But he wasn't happy because he was such a diehard Lost fan, and yeah, he got up and turned it off on me. But Katey Sagal, not only being from Lost, but let's remember her years in Married with Children. Absolutely loved Married with Children. I have a No Ma'am t-shirt in my closet. And she was also on Sons of Anarchy, which are, to me, two of the best TV shows ever. Married with Children, to me, is the greatest comedy. You can argue against Seinfeld, but it's two different kinds of comedy, where Married with Children is kind of more of like your Dumb and Dumber, and Seinfeld was more of your, for lack of a better term, thinking man's comedy. But so Katey Sagal, and this was by Inkworks. And one thing that a lot of people don't know, except if you're a diehard Kiss fan like I am, and I celebrate their entire catalog, except for the last two CDs. I haven't even gotten those yet, because to me, that's just Paul and Gene doing their own thing. But anything from the 70s up until Revenge, love it all. But Katey Sagal was actually on a Kiss album. In 1978, Kiss put out, all four members, same day, put out their solo albums. And what it was designed to do was basically just make a lot of money. And if you've ever listened to the albums, Paul's album's great, Ace's album's great, Gene's album is, and Peter's was pretty awful. But Katey Sagal was actually on the Gene Simmons album. She was on there as a backup singer, and she was known more as a singer before she got on Married with Children. So if you did not know that, yes, Katey Sagal was actually part of the Kiss family, army, whichever way you want to call it. But you can pick this one up for about $40, and to me that's a great deal, just for the simple fact of her work on Married with Children, Lost, and Sons of Anarchy. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is a card I've had for, like I said, a few months, and I've been meaning to do a little video on it. So enjoy, get yourself one, and as always, stay thrifty.